So I wanted to talk about Hell by Tear today. This was an album that came out of the blue, I feel, as I've stated before and I'll state again. I don't really keep up with the social media side of metal. I like to be surprised whenever something's released. And the only real single that I ended up listening to when they released them was Fire and Flame, and honestly, I was hoping for the album to be a bit better. I didn't want to listen to Sunset Shore or the other one. I wanted to wait for the album to release. And then I did, and my suspicions were correct. Apart from the first track, Gates of Hell, which has one major bit being different in that they do, I think it's growl or death vocals. I don't remember. I haven't really listened to the album in a while. But in any case, that was the only song to me that did anything different or tried something new. In regards to the album, I feel like it's just a weak Valkyria and an even weaker Delay of Thrym. Now, in Valkyria's case, I can forgive it a bit more as it was the album directly after that, and if they wanted to do that again, that's fine. It's just when they do it 2 albums in a row and nothing's really changed or they haven't tried something at least new, and it just works against Hell as an album. I mean, Tear haven't really released anything for a while, so this was their kind of semi-big comeback after a long break, and I really wanted it to be good. I wanted to find a few tracks that I would end up enjoying. I was okay with not enjoying the entire album. I mean, music's subjective and all that. It's just, I was hoping for it to be just better than doing Valkyria, but worse. It just disappointed me on my first listen. I didn't even do a first listen throughout the entire album. I had to listen to this album over a few days because it was just getting to me. It was pissing me off while I was listening to it, and I haven't really had that with an album. I haven't gotten physically frustrated with an album when just trying to listen to it because I know Tear can do good work. I mean, look at the later Thrym. There's some good songs in there. You've got Shadow of the Swastika. You've got Fields of the Fallen. You've got their covers of Eye and Stargazer. You've got Evening Star. They've done Hold the Heathen Hammer High. They've got some really well-known songs out there. They've done Cemetery Gates, which was a bonus song on Valkyria. They've done these good songs that are, to me, pretty memorable. And then you go back to Hell, and there's nothing. I mean, there's Gates of Hell. Apart from that, what else is there? There's Sunset Shores, which was a single, which was just a Evening Star, that slow classic Tear song, but kind of bad. They got your song in Dutch, This album's just formulaic as hell. Like, you can just look down the list and you're like, I know what that song's gonna be like, I know what that song's gonna be like, I know what that song's gonna be like. You don't even have to listen to this album. You can just look at the tracks, look at the album art, you can kind of see where they're going with it. You're like, oh, this looks similar to Valkyria. Did you enjoy Valkyria? Do you want to listen to Valkyria again but different? If the answer is no, then just avoid it. And if you've listened to this album and you're with me, I would like to know what you think. This is going to be a shorter video for me because I usually do longer ones. I tried making this video longer by going into a bit more detail. But I'll tell you now, I don't remember any of the tracks apart from Gates of Hell because it was, that one unique track that stuck out in my mind. I would love to know what other people think of this album, whether I'm in the minority or this album was just overall pretty bad. Be interesting to know. So if you don't mind commenting or PMing me on YouTube what your opinions were, that would be great. Because I'm genuinely curious to see what people thought of Hell, whether it's me being a bit snobby and wanting a bit more out of Tear, or if people were okay with the album being a bit formulaic. It'd just be interesting to know. So again, if you don't mind, dropping a comment or PMing me what your thoughts on the album was. I mean, you don't even have to give me like a full detailed description. You could just tell me the songs that you liked or the songs that you didn't like, or just a general opinion of the album. I'm just curious to know what people thought of it. And to stop myself from going round in circles, I'm just going to end it here. And I just want to say thank you for getting to the end.